Welcome back here to Cyclone Arena. The Cyclones getting ready to take on Siloam Springs, and both teams getting ready to get introduced. We'll give you the starting lineups here, but in case they're going to do that, I think they may be doing the national anthem. If so, we're going to switch it. I do want to tell you that Siloam Springs is 7-9 overall, 2-3 in conference play, and they are coming off a loss against Little Rock Christian, 54-43. Before that, they defeated Greenwood pretty easily, 52-34, and that stopped a two-game losing streak in which they lost to Alma and Greenbrier. We're going to take a break as we do the national anthem. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
How many times
Tonight's varsity boys game features the Siloam Springs Panthers and your Russellville Cyclones. Now let's meet the starters for the Panthers. At guard, number 3, Murphy Perkins. At guard, number 11, Kevin Sauer. At guard, number 14, Landon Ward. At forward, number 23.
Thank you, John. Welcome back. We just heard the national anthem played by the Cyclone Band. We'll give you the starting lineup for Siloam Springs. They're going to start off with 6'1" senior Murphy Perkins. Evan Sauer, he's a junior point guard. Landon Ward, he's a sophomore, wearing number 14. 6'1" junior Thad Wright, wearing number 23. And also the senior postman, number 25, Jacob Wakefield. Siloam Springs, we mentioned, is 7-9 overall, 2-3 in conference play. And as we look at the conference, Russellville tied for first with Greenbrier. Remember, the top 4 get in. So Russellville sitting pretty good, but they need to hold serve here at home. After that, 2 teams tied for the third and fourth spot, Alma and Little Rock Christian Academy, both 3-2 in conference play. Russellville will take on Little Rock Christian Academy on Friday down there in Little Rock. Bologna 2-3, tied with Siloam Springs. So Bologna and Siloam Springs feel like they got to make a move, and Siloam feels like they probably need to steal one on the road here after losing to Little Rock Christian Academy last Friday night. As far as the Russellville Cyclones, they're coming into this game 12-5 overall, 4-1 in conference play, and coming off a big overtime victory. But when you look at their games, they've been in every game, even the ones they've lost. And they're on a 4-game winning streak. They lost their conference opener at Greenbrier by 4, 71-67. Since then, they defeated Greenwood by 6. They defeated BB by 6. Alma by 13, and a 4-point win at Bologna in overtime. And after this week, Russellville will be done with the conference first time around. We get to go again second time around. For the starting lineups for the Russellville Crimson Cyclones is going to be 6-foot junior Cade Schaefer, wearing number 5. 6'2" junior number 10 Bowen Mathis. 6'4" junior number 12 Ryan Sikowski. Trey Allen, the 6-foot sophomore, number 21. And Grant Smith, number 20, the 6'4" junior. Cyclones coached by Kyle Pennington, assisted by Shelby Lewis. Turn off the lights here and getting the Cyclones introduced. And Russell will be in their home white uniforms with red numbers, black trim. Siloam in gray with maroon and white trim. The Panthers of Siloam Springs and Crimson Cyclones of Russellville. I'm ready. Let's get this going.
Looks like we may have a little bit of height advantage with Rhino and Grant Smith.
The all-important height advantage. Yep, we sure do have it. We're not used to having it many times, but we do have it tonight. The Cyclones are going to win the opening tip. Cade Schaefer will bring it in the front court and backs it out. And Siloam Springs going to open up in a 2-3 zone. Soft around the three-point line so far, but Russell going to go down low with a bounce pass to Sikowski. Dribbles out to the corner, still with his dribble. He floats it out near half court to Bo Mathis. On his drive, throws in the right corner to Smith. There's a jump stop in the lane by Schaefer. His bounce pass taken away. Siloam, long pass ahead. Perkins coming in, layup. Blocked from behind by Sikowski. Well, he also got him pretty good with the body, and Rhino going to pick up his first personal foul. And that will send Murphy Perkins to the free throw line. I hate it that your first offensive possession ends up in a turnover. And I didn't notice this. Number 14, I thought Landon Ward had a headband on. It looks like it looks like he's in the Army or something. It looks like a wrap. I mean, it is a headband, but as big as it is, almost like he's one of the walking wounded. First free throw was no good by Murphy Perkins. And that's the weirdest headband I've seen. It's not not the thin one. It's like if you put three of them together. Second free throw is no good. Smith with the rebound for the Cyclones. Trey Allen bringing up the floor. On the right side, Cade Schaefer, cross-court pass caught in the corner by Trey Allen. They'll swing it back around, this time to the top of the key to Cade Schaefer. Russell moving the basketball quite a bit. Bounce pass down low to Grant Smith. Nice feed from Trey Allen, and Smith putting it up and in.
Yeah, the key to that was Grant Smith getting between the basket and his defender for an easy layup.
On the right side is Murphy Perkins. They'll swing it around left side on the left wing, Jacob Wakefield. And it's taken away by Trey Allen, but we're going to get a foul call on number 25, Jacob Wakefield. He prevented Trey Allen from having just an easy breakaway layup.
Yeah, when Allen went up to get that up in the air, he kind of came under him a little bit. Good call by the official.
That's the first foul called on the Panthers. Little bit different look zone here. They're going to trap on the wing, and that's Bo Mathis. After a dribble, he gave it back to Cade Schaefer. Now back to Mathis. He's going to catch. He is open there. Three-pointer, grazes the iron, gets his own rebound on the follow. Pump fake underneath, shot up and in. Credit Mathis for not quitting on the play. Following his shot, he's really good at that. Got the rebound, and more important, he got the pump fake. Get the man up to where he can get his layup blocked. The Cyclones lead at 4-0. Evan Sauer gave it up on the left side to Wakefield. Last time he went against Allen, has pocket pick, and he does here again. Trey Allen, a clear out. It's a one-on-one. Now he waits. Here comes Sikowski. Nice little underhanded pass to Rhino for the layup.
Oh, a steal by Schaefer.
Yeah, underneath with the layup. Cade Schaefer with the steal, putting it up and in. And now Coach Stewart of Siloam Springs wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. The Cyclones lead at 8-0. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
With a little help from First Aid Bank, Nikki Grabo opens Soul-to-Soul Yoga in downtown Russelltown. Every day, she helps people make it flexible, and we make it personal. The latest online banking, financial products, and convenience you can count on. Every transaction, every interaction, every customer, every day. First Aid, member FDIC. Stop by and see us, or visit fsbmybank.com.
I got to tell you something, as exciting as that little flurry has been, we almost saw something exciting for the wrong reason. As cheerleaders from both teams, they were starting on each end of the court, and they almost crashed into each other. That was dangerous looking. 8-0 our score. Siloam Springs calling that timeout, and I think Coach Stewart, he tried to light a fire under his team. We'll see if it worked. Catching at the top of the key is Landon Ward. His drive, pull-up 15-footer, in and out, no good. Mathis with the rebound. Cyclones looking to push it up the floor. Schaefer in the front court. And a little bit of contact, no foul call. Bounce pass in the corner to Trey Allen. Trey lost it, but it's picked up by Sikowski. Near the top of the key, finding Schaefer in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound is Ward underneath. He clears everybody out, lets everybody go past, and he'll bring it up the floor. Long pass ahead to Carson Clement. Back here on the left wing, a three-pointer knocked down by Evan Sauer. Russell on the attack. Mathis circles back around. He's in the corner, knocked to the floor, no call. Just tripped. A bounce pass underneath is going to be intercepted by Siloam. Long pass ahead. Ward, left-handed layup is no good. He blew it. It's tipped out. Trey Allen with the rebound. Cyclones lead is 8-3. Boy, it's getting pretty physical here, and both coaches are upset at the officials right now. No look pass from Mathis on the baseline to Sikowski. He's about 15 feet away. One bounce, gets it back to the top of the key to Mathis. And he'll hand it off to Schaefer. 4:45 left to play first quarter. Bounce pass inside to Mathis. Turnaround jumper is good. Bowen with 4 points. The Cyclones lead at 10-3. And now a foul's going to be called on Cade Schaefer. That'll be his first as he fouled Murphy Perkins there in the second team foul. A couple substitutions coming in for Siloam. Drew Vachon, a junior, and number 35, Jordan Stewart, the 5'11 junior.
It looked like Perkins pushed Schaefer off. Schaefer kind of went backwards a little ways.
Inbounds pass coming in the backcourt for Siloam. Russell leading at 10-3. 4.5 to go first quarter. Sauer, who knocked down a three, gave it up. They set a screen here for Clement. He steps inside the three-point line, pulls up on the 18-footer, no good. On the rebound, Vachon gets it, and we're going to get a foul called on Trey Allen. That'll be his first.
I thought they caught that on Grant Smith.
Inbounds coming on the right baseline. Murphy Perkins throws it out on the right wing to Sauer. He'll start his drive, leaves it at the top of the key for Vachon. Backs it out near the right wing. Cyclones lead it by 7 here, 4:10 left first quarter. Catching it, three-pointer in the corner by Perkins was no good. There's a scramble for the loose ball, and bodies all over the place. It's going to be finally picked up by Sikowski. He lost it, gets it back, and a traveling violation will be called as Sikowski kind of slid on his backside before he was able to get the pass away to Cade Schaefer.
Good hustle by Rhino.
Inbounds pass coming to Perkins. Bounce past the high post to Jordan Stewart. Faked a couple passes, turns around. He's on the right elbow. Backs his way in, now picks up his dribble, and he needs some help, and a traveling violation called on him. He drug his pivot foot. He was looking to get rid of that basketball. He didn't seem like a fish out of water there. He was looking to pass it off. He didn't want any part of it.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
3:45 left to play first quarter. Cyclones lead at 10-3. Cyclones have not substituted yet, and Siloam Springs has substituted. They've got 4 different players in there since or had them in there since the tip-off. Traveling violation on Russellville. This one on Cade Schaefer. That's the most travels I've seen in a while. 3 on total. Inbounds pass comes to Perkins. Schaefer picking up before he crosses half court. Russellville's 7-point lead. The start of this game up 8-0. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Vachon. No good. Rebound comes to Sikowski. Gives it off to Schaefer. Cade in the front court. To Mathis on the right side. Back to Cade. Back to Mathis and to Cade once again near the top of the key. Grant Smith double team. Gets it to Cade cutting the basket, and he's going to be fouled. It's on the floor. It'll be on Evan Sauer, his first. And the second team foul called on Siloam Springs. Landon Ward, the sophomore, comes back in the game replacing Sauer. Russell inbounded on the left baseline. Cade Schaefer looking. Allen pops free off a screen on the left wing. Gives it to Mathis at the top of the key. He's going to step, think about it, shoot the three, and it won't go. Clement with the rebound. Pass ahead now to Ward. Slows down once he gets in the front court. Feeds it on the right wing to Stewart behind the three-point line. He'll give it back to Ward. Clement had his, he held the ball in front of his face. It was knocked out of bounds by Allen. And here's the first substitution coming in for Russellville as Bryson Kordsmeyer, the 6'2 junior, will check in. He'll replace Grant Smith. Siloam will inbound it on the left baseline. It'll be Perkins as the trigger man. They have guys along the 4 corners of the lane. Back the lob inside, gets it out to Stewart. At the top is Ward. Started his drive, backs it back out. 2:37 left to play first quarter. Russellville leads it by 7, 10-3. We've got a stalemate here on scoring. Too many turnovers for each team. Stewart, double team, gets in the corner. Clement, three-pointer, no good. High off the rim with the rebound, and a couple Cyclones fought over it, lost it. It's controlled by Siloam. In the corner, three-pointer by Vachon, no good. Rebound, we're going to get a foul called on Siloam Springs. This will be on Jordan Stewart. And this I was waiting to hear because he said something to the officials. The official said something back to him. So always wait to see if we can pick it up. That's number 1 on Jordan Stewart and number 3 on Siloam Springs.
Talking about this headband that Landon Ward is wearing. If you remember the old movie Karate Kid, the headband that he wore, maybe it's Karate Kid 2, that's about the size of this headband.
Savion Brock, the 6'6" sophomore, checks in for Russell. Cade Schaefer catching it, going inside to Brock, and a jump ball will be called as he was tied up by number 14, Landon Ward. Alternating possession goes over to Siloam Springs. 2:05 left to play here, first quarter. Russellville led 8-0 very quickly. In fact, the first 2 minutes, that's what it was. Here's a drive, bounce pass down low to Stewart, couldn't handle it. Got it back though. Clement starts his drive, bounce pass out to Ward. He starts his drive, a little floater won't go. Kortsmeyer with the rebound. Bryson hands it off to Allen. Allen in the front court, floats it on the left side to Cade Schaefer. He's going to be double teamed. His pass deflected out, and it's gone in the back court, and it's picked up by Mathis. Looked like it was going to be an easy layup going for Siloam. Russellville gets it back. Kortsmeyer sidesteps his man. He's going to be whistled for traveling.
I never seen so many traveling calls tonight. That's about 4 that they've called here in the first quarter.
Minute 26 left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville leads at 10-3. Ward takes it baseline. His floater is going to be blocked by Mathis. Schaefer with the rebound. Cade on the right side brings in the front court. Bounce pass that hits the foot of a Siloam Springs Panther, picked up by Allen. Mathis near the top, catch, shoot, 3, good. First three-pointer for Bo Mathis. He's got 7 points in the game. Russellville's lead is 10. Left side three-pointer Vachon is an air ball, and it'll go out of bounds to this Lady Cyclone cheerleaders there. Russellville can play for one shot here with 53 seconds, but Coach Pennington saying, nope, we're running motion. Siloam going to put the press on Russellville. Russellville taking a look at it. Schaefer with the inbounds pass to Mathis. Ahead now to Allen, who had to do a great acrobatic job for saving go out of bounds. He's going to drive it. His pass deflected and taken away by Siloam Springs. Sauer has his pocket picked by Mathis. Mathis against 3 people. Scoop shot. Nice layup after a great drive by Bo Mathis.
Good defense, yes.
12-point lead for the Cyclones, 28 seconds left. Here's a runner in the lane. Shot no good by Sauer. Kortsmeyer with the rebound. Schaefer in the front court. Left side. Pulls up on the left wing. 19 seconds to shoot. Spin move. Gets it to Allen. He's still on the left wing. Into the top of the key. No, he's going to fire cross-court pass to Kortsmeyer. Bounce pass underneath Savion Brock. Reverse layup is good. Kortsmeyer with the assist. Brock with the layup. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Siloam Springs doesn't realize it. Now they do with 2 seconds. Going to launch a half-court shot, and it is no good. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. The Cyclones 17 and Siloam Springs 3. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
It helps to protect your property from persons saying they own a part of it. You need to protect the biggest purchase and most valuable asset in your lifetime. Kearns Abstract, serving Johnson County for 40 years, now comes to Pope and Logan counties. Kearns Abstract is now open in Russellville. They can serve your needs for tile closings and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kearns Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Pope counties.
Richard Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Kick off 2019 in a new vehicle. We still have a few new 2018 year models in stock at the absolute lowest prices you will find. Shop from the River Valley's largest selection of new Ford, Lincolns, and Mazdas. You can count on Cogswell Motors for the best prices and customer service. Visit us at 1900 East Main in Russellville or online at cogswellmotors.com.
Well, even with the brief time where Russellville had a little scoring lapse, they still pretty good first quarter. They lead at 17-3. They started the game in the first 2 minutes and led 8-0. Start the second quarter for Russellville. It'll be Bryson Kortsmeyer, Cade Schaefer, Savion Brock, number 10, Bo Mathis, and in the game for the first time, number 0, 6-foot junior Caleb Franklin. Missed a couple games because of a knee injury. He's been back. Now his third game back now. Mathis gets it to Schaefer on near the left side. Bounce pass to the left elbow as Mathis. His shot rolls off the iron ball, tipped and controlled by Kortsmeyer. Kortsmeyer in the corner was trapped, gets it out to Franklin. Now left side, starting his drive was Mathis, double team. He throws that, it's going to be deflected in the backcourt, but Schaefer going to get it. Ward deflected it, and couldn't stand up in order to get the layup. They go inside to Brock, and he's going to be fouled. Good hard pass there by Mathis. And it'll give Savion a chance to go to the free throw line. It's going to be on number 14, Landon Ward, the guy that had the headband in the first quarter, and he's taken it off here in the second quarter, number 14. 7:24 left to play in the first half. Russell's lead is 14. Lady Cyclones led by 15 at halftime, only to fall behind by 2 in the fourth quarter. Lady Cyclones end up winning by 3. First free throw is good by Savion Brock. I say that because they don't ever take your foot off the gas pedal here. Savion Brock waiting his second. Missed this one. He's got 3 points on the night. On the rebound, we'll get a foul called on the Cyclones. This will be on Caleb Franklin, his first. Coach Pennington applauding the aggressive move by Caleb Franklin.
Oh, yeah, he's going for the offensive rebound. The coach likes that.
Murphy Perkins bring it in the front court. They'll get it on the right wing to Carson Clement. Near the top of the key, here's a drive. A left-handed layup is good by Sauer. He's got 5 points. Cyclones lead at 18-5. Schaefer in the corner. They've left Mathis open. Three-pointer, good. Boy, of all the people you want to leave open, or you don't want to leave open, it's him. It's his second 3 of the game. He's got 12 points. Russell leads at 21-5. Sauer on the left wing into the corner to Perkins. Guarded by Kordsmeyer. They use a screen. Russell makes a switch, and Cade Schaefer with the steal. Coming in right side. The layup is good with the right hand. And I say that because Schaefer's a lefty. He's got 4 points, and Coach Stewart is upset because his team just traveled with the basketball in the backcourt.
And that was caused by Cade Schaefer. After he made that shot, they threw the ball in, and he went for the ball, threw the offensive man off, and he walked with the ball.
Russell inbound it on the left baseline. It'll be Mathis as the trigger man. Just under 6.5 to go here in the first half. Inbounds pass comes to Savion. He hands it to Bo Mathis. No look pass to Schaefer. Starts his drive. Cross-court pass in the corner. Doesn't matter. Cade Schaefer just charged. And he's whistled for the foul. It was taken by number 21, Dyson Bagsby. And that'll be number 2 on Cade Schaefer. Savion Brock's going to check out as Sikowski in for him. Also coming in for the Cyclones will be Grant Smith. And in the game for the first time, 5'10 junior Spencer Terry. So with these 3 players coming in, I'll tell you who the 5 on the floor for Russell is. It's Sikowski, Smith, Terry, Allen, and Caleb Franklin. Russell's lead is 23-5. They set a screen. Caleb Franklin works around it. Here's a drive to the basket by Sauer. Is shot blocked out of bounds, or do we get a foul called? No, it's just blocked out of bounds. Caleb Franklin still has a wrap on that right knee, but that kept him out of a couple of games.
Rhino's the one who blocked that out of bounds. Good defensive play.
And bounce pass comes to Landon Ward. Left-handed pass was deflected out by Franklin. He picks it up. It's a 1-on-2, but he's got the angle. Layup good. Count the basket, and he drew the foul. I say 1-on-2, but both the defenders were flanked on his right and left, and so you go. That's on Evan Sauer, his second. The 15th foul on Siloam Springs.
Good job by Franklin positioning himself to get fouled when he went in for a layup, went right in front of the defender.
And Coach Tim Stewart is all over the official. I'm saying that because we might be getting a technical foul soon. Free throw is good by Caleb Franklin. Russell leads at 26-5 in the front court. Sauer hands it off to Bagsby. They give it on the right side. Perkins had it. It was knocked away by Allen. Perkins gets it back. He's in the lane. Nowhere to go. Throws it behind him at the top of the key, and a three-pointer knocked down by Sauer. That's his second three-pointer of the game. 26-8, though. Russell comfortably up right here. 5:37 left to play in the first half. Terry catches into the corner. Double team. Gets it out up the top of the key to Franklin. Coming here with a double team with him, and a nice job by Terry coming towards him to get the pass. Franklin on the right wing is on the baseline to Sikowski. Rhino with a dribble and now needs some help. Bounce pass to Grant Smith. Back to Rhino in the corner, just inside the three-point line. He'll make a move to the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Bagsby has it for Siloam Springs. Spencer Terry giving chase. Bagsby's pass goes off to Sauer. He lobs it underneath, and it's taken away nicely by Sikowski. That was going to be an alley-oop, but Rhino said no. Terry fakes the three. Double team. Gets it off to Rhino. Rhino in the lane. No good on the shot, but a charge taken again by Bagsby, but this one's going to be called on Sikowski. This will be his second, and the 16th foul on Russellville. Into the game for the first time for the Cyclones. 6'4" senior, number 25, Red Atkins. He'll replace Rhino, who checks out of the game with 2 fouls. Russellville up by 18 here with just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half.
They're going to have to watch this guy setting up for charges. I mean, he's good at it, but there's a way to get around that.
Perkins, they set a screen for him, takes it right down the middle of the lane, layup good. Russellville helped but couldn't get in front of Perkins. He's got the layup, his first basket. Russellville leads at 26-10 though. Terry on the left wing gets it on the baseline. It's about to go out of bounds. It was saved in bounds by Atkins, but into the back court. Ward with the layup. It's good. 26-12. Coach Pennington's upset with the guys on the floor, and he's going to send in some subs. Here's the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Russellville. And Cade Schaefer, Bo Mathis, and Savion Brock will come into the basketball game. Staying on the floor with them will be Grant Smith and Trey Allen. Russellville had 6 players on the floor there, so the hold up is trying to get only 5. You can only play with 5. 26-12, Russellville's lead is down to 14. Allen double teamed in the corner, spinning around it. A nice no-look pass underneath to Brock. Brock is going to be fouled on his way to the basket. Savion going to the free throw line for the second time. And this foul is going to be on number 21, Dyson Bagsby. That's his first and the 16th foul on Siloam Springs.
Number 21, Dyson Bagsby, his first, team 6.
First free throw by Savion is good. He's 2 of 3 from the free throw line with 4 points tonight.
That's only the 4th free throw for Russellville.
Yeah, they haven't. I think they've only got shot 2. Just pretty clean game so far. Second free throw was no good. Bagsby had it, and it was deflected out of bounds by Mathis, who's looking to get a steal there. What the holdup is Siloam Springs in the backcourt. Russellville not pressuring in the backcourt. 4 minutes left to play first half. Cyclones lead at 27-12. Perkins will use the screen. This time Russellville cuts him off before he even gets inside the three-point line. Passes it off eventually to number 5, Achan. They go inside. A couple nice passes underneath to a wide-open Perkins. Got behind the Cyclone defense at the layup. 27-14. 13-point lead for Russellville. Allen in the front court. Gives it off to Schaefer at the top of the key. Right wing now to Grant Smith. He tried to go inside to Allen. It was too hot to handle. It was tipped out. Mathis catches it. Three-pointer is good. Boy, the ball just gravitated to Mathis. Found him right there on the left wing, and he knocked down the 3. 15 points for Bo, his third 3 of the game. Russellville's lead is now 16. Bagsby swinging around left side. Again wide open underneath. Again it's Perkins for the layup.
We've got to watch that guy. He's getting behind our defense.
Well, he's moving without the basketball, using screens. A lost start there. 30-16, though. Russellville up by 14 with 3 minutes left. Mathis faking the 3. They do get in his face that time. Gives it back to Schaefer at the top of the key. 2:54 left to play first half. Cade, little crossover dribble, nowhere to go. Gets it to Allen, jump stop in the lane. Little floater is no good. There's Savion Brock with the follow, putting it up and in. And a good job by Trey Allen not to go in there and get picked up for the charge there. Savion with the offensive rebound. He's got 6 points.
I think over the last few games he's learned to stop in the paint and not keep going.
Yeah, Brock, a 6'6" sophomore. He electrified the crowd in the JV game with a two-handed slam dunk. Here's a ball knocked away by Mathis. The Cyclones have it on the steal. Allen in the front court. Spin move in the lane. His shot is good. Count the basket, and he drew the foul. That time, Bagsby, he's patting his chest to tell me, Coach, it's my fault. He was never set because Trey spun around him. And that's the first basket by Trey Allen. He's going to the free throw line for the and one. And I thought the foul was on Bagsby. They're putting it on Drew Vachon.
That's what makes Trey Allen so dangerous. He's got that quickness and speed to get inside.
Free throw is good by Trey. The old-fashioned three-point play. Russellville up 35-16 with 2:13 left to play first half. Pass ahead, knocked away, and a Cyclone steal. Long pass down the floor over everybody's head as they were trying to go to Atkins in the corner, but threw it over the 6'4 senior. 2:05 left.
Red can jump, but he can't jump that high.
No. They go to the high post to Jordan Stewart, who's back in the game, the 5'11 junior. Threw it inside, kicked out. Clement, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Atkins has it. Gives it off to Trey Allen in the front court. Allen takes it left side, stops on the left side of the lane, tried to give it to Brock. It was over his head. He chases it down before it goes out of bounds. His pass was deflected but controlled by Schaefer. In the corner, Mathis faked the three, dishes it off to Allen. He'll try the three, no good. Rebound comes to Carson Clement, and he'll dribble out of trouble. Minute 25 left to play here in the first half. Taking it all the way with a layup is Perkins, and a foul's going to be called. Savion Brock trying to take the charge, just couldn't get over there in time. And it'll be number 1 on Savion. And the I have him for 17 fouls, and they just announced 6. Either way, it's going to be a 2-shot foul from Murphy Perkins. It is 17 fouls. Free throw is no good by Perkins. Perkins has 6 points, all 6 of them coming here in the second quarter. Russell up 35-16 with a minute 21 left to play here in the first half. Free throw is good. Perkins hits 1 of 2. Cade Schaefer brings in the front court. Bounce pass underneath Trey Allen. Reverse layup is good. 37-17, Cyclones lead by 20. Clement won't pull it on the three. Gives it off to Stewart. His runner in the lane won't go. Savion gets the rebound off to Schaefer with a minute left here in the first half. Cade, nice little alley-oop. Missing the dunk was Trey Allen. Savion with the rebound, putting it up and in. How you like that? An alley-oop to Trey Allen, who's 6 foot. Man, he's got some hops. Missed it, but the 6'6 sophomore, Savion Brock, getting the rebound. And he has 8 points. And an overbreak's going to be called as the Siloam Springs Panthers just threw it away.
He didn't make it, but it looked good, didn't it?
It sure did. 22-point lead for the Cyclones. 39 seconds left here in the first half. Been a while since we've had this feeling here. We've been up this much. We've usually been playing tight games. There's a three-pointer on the step back by Bo Mathis. 18 points for Bo Mathis here in the first half. 22 seconds left. Perkins crosses the timeline. Gets it on the right side to Vachon. Coming off a screen, Stewart. He'll try to answer with a three, and he does. Jordan Stewart's first basket of the game. 9 seconds. Schaefer in the front court. Got inside there. Here's an alley-oop reverse layup, no good by Allen. With 3 seconds, Stewart has the rebound. Passes ahead to Ward. He can't catch it, so they have no shot to try to get the basket right before the first half. But a good first half for the Cyclones. After 1 half of play, the Cyclones lead it by a score of 42-20. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hi, this is Todd Mimersdorf with Centennial Bank. If you're looking for the right bank or banker, it can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You will find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and nonprofit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building that relationship. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
Hi, this is Terry Holland at Best Ride in Russellville. At Best Ride, we know if you've had some credit challenges in the past, sometimes it seems like you don't have a lot of choices. Best Ride is the right choice for you. We offer 9.5% interest on all loans. We report credit to help rebuild what you've lost. We want to help you get back on track. We offer 24 months or 24,000 mile service contract with no deductible when maintenance is needed. We help with sales tax. We offer gap coverage and give free oil changes through the length of the contract. Best Ride has a lower interest rate and a better service contract than most buy here, pay here dealerships. We are the right choice. Come see us at 621 South Knoxville in Russellville.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-style lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you to come on by Old South.
Welcome back to Cyclones. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've sort of been comfortably up at halftime. That's where we are right now. The Cyclones leading at 42-20 against Siloam. Not many things going wrong for Russellville in that first half. Your thoughts?
Well, do you think Mathis is in a zone right now?
I think so. 18 points for Bo, and he's got, 4 threes? He had 3 threes there in the second quarter. That's step back three. That's when you're feeling it, and you say, just give me the ball. I'll shoot it.
Oh, yeah. Well, Russellville's playing great defense, and they're working the ball on the inside, and it's easy to work the ball on the inside when you have somebody like Mathis hitting. Well, he's 4 of 8. Well, no, I take that back. There's been 2 other people. He's 4 of 6, but he's just doing a great job in getting open with those fours, or with those threes. We're working the ball on the inside, which is great. We're playing great defense. Siloam Springs has a tendency, though, to try to jump into the passing lane. They've done that 2 or 3 times, and they've been able to catch us on a fast break. So I'm sure Coach Pennington is saying, look, we're going to have to tighten up a little bit, and we're especially going to have to tighten up once they get set up, not letting anybody slip behind us. They've done that a couple of times. So, but right now, Russellville's just playing a good basketball game. They're playing good defense, good offense. They're going for the rebound. And Coach Pennington has to be pleased with his team right now.
Yeah, he's got to be excited. Russellville started the game on an 8-0 run and have never really looked back. We have other scores for you. The Valonia girls defeating Little Rock Christian Academy by a score of 75-59. That means Valonia's girls are undefeated in conference, and Little Rock Christian has 1 loss. Of course, that's who Russellville Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will play on Friday night as they travel, make their first trip ever to Little Rock Christian, taking on the Warriors of Little Rock Christian. And we'll be on the air a little bit before 6 o'clock with the girls' game, and the boys' game will follow. We're here at halftime. Cyclones leading at 42-20. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll give you the scoring summary of the first half. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Parents have a hard job. How do you feed the kids good food without breaking the bank? When you dine in at Steak and Shake on Saturday and Sunday, kids eat free with every $9 spent, and your food is always made to order. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
Steak and Shake's reward app makes saving super easy. Download the Steak and Shake Rewards app for free. Then order and pay from your device or smartphone, and every $50 that you spend, you get $5 in rewards. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
Hi, this is Carl Kirtley, Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer at Rivertown Bank, and we are so proud to sponsor local sports. We know that our young people will carry the fine values and discipline they learn in sports through the rest of their lives. Thank you to all of our customers, our friends, and neighbors for your business throughout the year. And please remember, the biggest impact you can make on our local economy is when you bank local. And local is what we are all about at Rivertown Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. You might need to talk to Robin because he's trying to talk to me. Huh?
We need to get him on the air.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's telling me that he's not going to watch the Super Bowl because he's tired of the officiating, and he's right. NFL officiating, I don't blame him.
A couple of his teams got beaten. He's not real happy right now.
We're happy right here. Cyclones lead at halftime, 42-20. We'll give you the scoring summary of the first half. Russellville led at the end of the first quarter, 17-3, and a half, 42-20. Russellville led by Bo Mathis, who had 18 points, including 4 3-pointers. And he didn't care if it's first quarter, second quarter. 9 in the first, 9 in the second. 18 points for Mathis. 8 points for Savion Brock. How about this super sophomore? Not hardly any varsity play time. Worked himself into a role here, and some good offensive rebounds. 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 8 points for Savion. 5 points for Cade Schaefer. He had a 3-point play and also another basket. All 5 of his points coming in the second quarter. 4 points for Cade Schaefer. 3 points for Caleb Franklin. 2 points each for Grant Smith and Ryan Sikowski. And Russellville, really nobody in foul trouble. They have Cade Schaefer and Ryan Sikowski each with 2 fouls, but that's it. For Siloam Springs, they were led by Evan Sauer with 8 points. Murphy Perkins had 7, all 7 of his coming in the second quarter. He's the one that takes off like a house of fire in the second quarter, and also got behind Russellville for some easy layups early on. Georgia Stewart with 3 points and Landon Ward with 2, and nobody in foul trouble for Siloam. Their leading scorer, Evan Sauer, does have 2 fouls in that first half. Cyclones out on the floor, taking some warm-up shots, so we're going to take a 60-second break. And we come back, we'll have the second half for you. Russellville leading at 42-20. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Beltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to 30% off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 30% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideoffs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead it by 22, and I hope this comes into effect. Remember, we have the mercy rule, and that could be in effect if Russellville should get up by 30. And what happens there is the clock will not stop unless it's an injury or it's a timeout. It won't even stop on free throws. So it would be awesome if that happened. A good change. I mean, nothing wrong with these exciting games, but I was checking on our conference wins. The largest win we've had is 6 points. We have a couple 6-point wins, a 4-point win in overtime, and I'm sorry, 13 points. Alma, we defeated the one undefeated team. We beat by 13, and everything else has been close, and that was closer than 13 points. As we start the second half, Siloam Springs will have the basketball on the floor for Russellville. It will be Bo Mathis, Grant Smith, Cade Schaefer, Ryan Sikowski, and Trey Allen. There's a drive by Ward. His shot blocked, but we get a foul called. And if it's on Cade Schaefer, we said nobody in foul trouble. But if it's on Cade, it is. That's number 3 on him.
Cade Schaefer, his 3rd personal foul, team first at the line of the
and it's going to put Landon Ward on the free throw line to shoot 2.
Schaefer thinks he got all ball. He blocked it from the side.
First free throw is good by Ward. Welcome if you're joining us here on 102.3 FM KCJC. We're also on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. Just go to YouTube, search for Cyclone Booth. Doesn't cost you a thing. Second free throw was good by Landon Ward. He's got 4 points. Lady Cyclones led by 15 at the half. Ended up losing the lead in the fourth quarter. Came away with a win, a 3-point victory. Let's don't have a repeat of that. Let's just keep pouring it on. Make this an easy game. They go inside, try to Trey Allen. He tried to knock it away. He got it back, and he got fouled on his way to the basket. Good hands by Trey Allen. That's going to be on Jacob Wayfield, his second. And is it a shooting foul? It is. So Trey Allen will shoot 2.
Trey Allen's very dangerous, working the ball on the inside, especially around the basket.
Okay, there's a discussion here at press row. I'm not sure what it was about.
Checking back in here for Siloam, number 12, Carson Clement.
I'm still waiting to hear what that was about. First free throw was no good by Trey Allen. Second one, this one is good. He hits 1 of 2. He's got 6 points.
Whatever the official was talking about down here on the other side of us, at least he was smiling about it.
Yeah, I almost had a feel if he had the wrong number, but that's not what ended up. They didn't change it, so I'm not sure what it was about. Cyclones lead at 43-22. Clement fakes a 3 from the right wing, gets it to the top of the key. Sauer caught it, lost it, got it back, hands it off to Clement, dribbles to the left elbow. That's the left side of the free throw line, extended there on the right side. Ward, he'll drive and miss a shot, but is fouled. And this is going to be a 2 shots. This will be on Bo Mathis, his first. And Ward going to the free throw line again here in the third quarter.
Shooting 2, Landon Ward.
Congratulations to the Russellville Lady Cyclones as Landon Ward hits the first free throw. Hard-fought victory tonight over Siloam Springs, 53-50. And Kayla Ely with a double-double, 15 points, 12 rebounds. Second free throw is good. Don't foul this guy. He's at 4 out of 4. 43-24, though. Russellville leads by 19. Trey Allen in the front court. Cross-court pass to Bo Mathis. Gets it back to Cade Schaefer. Bo, I think every pass he throws is a no-look pass. Nice feed underneath from Schaefer to Sikowski with the layup.
Oh, that was great by Schaefer, bringing the defense in on him and leaving Rhino open.
Sikowski with 4 points. 45-24. Russell back up by 21. Backing it out is Perkins. Crossover dribble trying to shake Mathis. Can't, but nice feed inside with the runner is Thad Wright. 6'1 junior. That's his first basket. 19-point lead for the Cyclones. This is back and forth between 19 and 21, seems like right now. Cade Schaefer starts his drive, floats it on the left wing. Three-pointer by Trey Allen is no good. Gets his own rebound on the follow. Cross-court pass to Mathis. Fakes the 3. A little look behind the back pass. Find the head pass to Grant Smith. Off to Schaefer. Missed three-pointer. And Thad Wright with the rebound for Siloam Springs. Also getting a little fancy there, but couldn't seal the deal on the made basket. Sauer at the top. Gets it left wing now to Landon Ward. Coming off a screen wide open is Clement. Three-pointers and air ball. You're not going to get more wide open than that. And it hit the bottom of the net but didn't go through. It's that bad of an air ball. It'll belong to Russellville, and Siloam Springs going to pick up the Cyclones in the back court.
I think that's 2 he shot tonight like that.
Murphy Perkins on Cade Schaefer. Backs up as Schaefer brings it up the floor, and they sink back into his zone. Bounce past the high post. That's Trey Allen in the lane. One dribble. Nice no-look bounce pass to Grant Smith, who hits a layup. Grant Smith underneath has got 4 points here with that made basket. Russell with their largest lead. And nope, it's 21, not 22. Russell led by 22 at halftime, 47-26. There's a nice little drive by Clement. Kisses one off the glass. His first basket of the game. And he did the fake no-look pass. We saw that from Chloe Price in the girls' game for Siloam Springs. Here's a deflected pass stolen away by Siloam Springs. 4:48 left to play here in the third quarter. On the right wing is Landon Ward. He gives it off to Perkins. His drive lost it going up, and Grant Smith comes down with a pass ahead to Cade Schaefer. It's a 2-on-3. Lobs it ahead to Sikowski. His turnaround jumper is blocked by Thad Wright. I think everybody was looking for a foul, but I guess they got the block shot there. I mean, even Siloam was expecting a foul. They sort of stopped, too. Here's a layup back the other direction by Landon Ward. He's got 6 of their 8 points here in the third quarter. 47-30. It's a 17-point lead for Russellville.
It's like all 3 officials was waiting for the other one to blow the whistle.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't see a foul, but everybody thought it was coming. Sikowski double-teamed on the low block. Throws it out. It's going to be intercepted. Pass ahead to Ward. Oh, wide open layup. It's good. 10 points for Ward, 8 of them coming here in the second half. And Russellville's in a little bit of a lapse here. They've seen their 22-point lead dwindle down to 15 here.
Well, we got to be more careful with our passes right now.
Cade Schaefer lobbing it inside, trying to go to Sikowski. He was double-teamed. We get a foul inside, and now a technical foul is going to be called on number 12, Carson Clement. We're lucky they called the foul because I don't think Rhino was going to be able to catch it. Let's see. We're going to get number 12 on the foul. That's Clement. And if he's hit with a technical, then that's that'll be his second personal foul because technical fouls are counted as personal fouls. So we're going to get that right here. Okay, so they say it's a technical foul on number 12. So he's picked up 2 fouls here. And so you should shoot him in succession, but the first foul was not a shooting foul. So you're going to get to shoot technicals right here. Cade Schaefer will shoot the 2 technical fouls. Well, there was some mouthing going on from Clement, and the official who didn't call the foul, he was out near us. He saw the whole thing, ran in there with the pop him with the technical. First free throw no good by Cade. Second one is good. Russell gets possession of the basketball, but we have possession anyway. So, I mean, if you're going to get a technical foul, that's not a totally awful outcome for you. We made 1 free throw and still had possession of the basketball. Savion Brock will check in replacing Sikowski, and it didn't look like he said anything, but Coach Pennington pulling him out and saying, hey, just trying to cool you off. What happened? Getting his version of it, and I didn't see Rhino say a thing. He's pretty calm anyway. Here's a pass from Schaefer underneath to Grant Smith. Missed the shot, but his follow is good.
That's the way to stay with it. 2 offensive rebounds, or 1 offensive rebounds.
Number 3, Murphy Perkins, crossover dribble in the lane, throws it underneath. Here's Baxby with the layup. Dyson Baxby's first basket, 50-34. Cyclones lead it. Cade Schaefer slows it up. Now fires it underneath, trying to go to Brock. It was mishandled. He saves it for Russellville, though. Cross-court pass eventually in the corner to Grant Smith. Gives it up top to Schaefer. Mathis, 3-pointer from the left side, no good. Rebound comes to Trey Allen. Finds Savion Brock 15 feet away. His shot no good. Allen still with the offensive rebound. Right place, right time for Trey Allen. Cade Schaefer out up top, and he's going to slow it up for Russellville. And now we have a whistle and 3 seconds in lane violation called on Savion Brock. He had his left foot in the lane. And he's kind of grimacing with that right elbow. I think he got hit there on the elbow of the forearm there earlier. Grant Smith will check out for Russellville, and for him will be Bryson Kordsmeyer. Cyclones lead by 16 here with 2:39 left to play here in the third quarter.
Must have hit him on the funny bone. He's still holding on to that right elbow.
You know, the funny bone is not too funny, and he's moving his hand around a little bit. There's a drive by Ward inside the free throw line. Bounce pass at the feet of Baxby. He's able to handle it, get it back to Ward. Runner in the lane, no good. Kordsmeyer going to chase down the rebound. Ahead to Cade Schaefer. He has it stripped from behind, out of bounds. 2:13 left to play third quarter. Belong to Russellville, right in the corner. Cyclones hoping to maintain pace with Greenbrier. Both the Cyclones and Greenbrier 4-1 in conference play and tied for first. The bounce pass comes to Allen, leaves it out up top for Schaefer. 3-pointer won't go. Ball tipped up a couple times, and let's see. Whistle foul's going to be on Kordsmeyer. This will be his first, and the second team foul on Russellville. I'm sorry, third team foul on Cyclones. Both teams with 3 fouls here in this half. 2:06 left in the third quarter. Russellville leading 50-34. Murphy Perkins crossing the timeline. They'll set a screen for him. He'll take it left side. Russellville doesn't pick him up, but he turns around and gives it off to Sauer anyway. Bounce pass down low. Can't be handled by Baxby and goes out of bounds. Caleb Franklin will check in for the Cyclones, replacing Trey Allen. Minute 50 left to play here in the third quarter. Cade Schaefer bringing it across the timeline. Cyclones leading it by 16. Left side, Mathis fakes the three, but away from the play. Cade Schaefer is going to be whistled for the charge. That's number 4 on Cade. He started his drive, turned around, threw it on his left wing, and Baxby's now tried to take 4 charges, and 3 of them has been successful.
I don't know if you said Spencer Terry, number 3's in for Schaefer.
I didn't. I just got a text from Brad Palmer, one of the assistant coaches for Russellville, is watching us on our Cyclone booth page from India. Wow. Glad we have coverage there. I think he's probably watching. I don't think KCJC reaches that far. I know it reaches to Bologna because I listened to it on the way trip. But welcome, Brad. We appreciate you joining us. Here's a drive. Perkins turns around, throws it up to Stewart. Three-pointer is good. Boy, that big guy. Say big guy for them. He's 5'11". That's his second 3. And Spencer Terry got the inbounds pass. It was almost stolen, but got it back to Caleb Franklin. In the corner to Mathis. Steps to the left. Back. Three-pointer. That one you could tell was short as soon as it left his hand. Hit the iron, but Russellville saves possession thanks to Korsmeyer tipping it out. Bryson double-teamed in the corner. Gets it out to Spencer Terry. Cross-court pass comes in the corner. They go inside for Brock. Goes off his hands, but a foul is going to be called on Siloam Springs. A push underneath, and I think this is going to be on 35. No, it's going to be on 21. Dyson Baxby, his second. Drew Vachon checking back in for Siloam Springs. Sorry, Vachon. They call him Vachon this whole time. Russellville going to be on the road to Little Rock Christian on Friday night. First time Russellville's ever been to Little Rock Christian. Off the inbounds pass, Korsmeyer back to Mathis. And now they're at the top to Caleb Franklin. He'll back it back out. 1-8 to bounce pass the right elbow to Mathis. To Terry at the top of the key. 32 seconds left to play third quarter. There's a bounce pass underneath. Caleb Franklin can't get the shot to go, but the follow by Savion Brock, who's in double figures. First time for the sophomore in his Cyclone career. 10 points.
Oh, a little double dribble. Carrying the ball in.
Yeah, that's what they called him. Carrying the ball over here on the right wing. 18.5 seconds left to play third quarter. Russellville leading it by 15.
Siloam turns the ball over.
Korsmeyer gets it to Franklin. He'll walk it up the floor. Russellville could play for one shot here, but they're going to just run their offense, I'm sure. They get it in the front court here. Mathis has it with 8 seconds to shoot. Terry back near the half-court circle. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. A bounce pass to Mathis. He's going to launch a long 3. This one no good. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. The Cyclones 52 and Siloam 37. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Fine Jewelry, a luxury establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, are taking it back to the good old days with a family-owned, family-operated business that pride themselves on personal interactions, beautiful custom craftsmanship, and an insanely knowledgeable and helpful staff that go above and beyond just for you. Joshua's Fine Jewelry is giving a huge shout-out to all of our local River Valley and Natural State athletes. You guys are the real MVPs. Be sure to like Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investments and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Welcome back. One more quarter to play. Russellville leading it by 15, 52-37.
Well, again, good defense by Russellville. A little cold on the three-pointers. We were 0 for 6. Hopefully this quarter we'll start putting it away, and I think Siloam has to be tired.
Spencer Terry lobbing it inside. Nice little feed underneath. Brock missed the layup with the rebound. Siloam had it. It was a foul called on Caleb Franklin. We were talking to here, and yes, they were getting those layups in the second quarter. It was brought to my attention that Risa came in there and was helping on the backside, help defense there to shut those down. That was getting old, especially there in the second quarter with Perkins getting those wide open looks underneath.
Oh, yeah, had about 2 or 3 there.
Bagsby on the right wing, Vachon left wing. Get it left side with Sauer. Russell leading at 52-37. Big hill to climb for Siloam. Russell just got to keep the pressure on. A drive, and boy, bad shot. Too far underneath the basket for Ward. Kordsmeyer with the rebound. Pass ahead to Franklin. Layup, no good. Rebound, Stewart. We're going to get an over-the-back call on Savion Brock. That'll be his second. Kordsmeyer doing some work underneath. Has not scored, but I've got him for 5 rebounds.
Caleb Franklin had the angle going in for a layup. He just put it off the backboard a little bit too hard. Just need to slow down a little bit, just kiss it off that backboard.
52-37, 7:12 left to go in the game. Russellville, they can hang on here. We'll move to 5-1 in conference play. After Friday night, they meet Little Rock Christian. Then we'll start the round robin again. You play everybody twice, and then the top 4 teams go to state. Bagsby starts his drive, was cut off by Kordsmeyer. In the corner to Sauer. They swing it around from the right corner to left corner now to Perkins. Perkins beats his man, and a layup blocked by Savion. He's going to get the foul. He beat Caleb Franklin. Savion there on help defense, blocked the shot, but is whistled for the foul. That'll be number 3 on Savion. And the 8th team foul on the Cyclones, but it's a 2-shot foul anyway. As Murphy Perkins going to the free throw line. He's 1 of 4 from the line. 7 points for Perkins. Free throw is good. 8 points for Perkins.
That's 5 straight free throws they've hit.
Second free throw is good. Lady Cyclones led by 15 at halftime. Lost the lead in the fourth quarter. Ended up with a 3-point victory, 53-50 over Siloam Springs. Russellville, big lead at halftime of 22 points. They haven't looked back. Here's an inside pass to Brock. Missed the shot. Kordsmeyer with the rebound, his 6th rebound. Terry gets it in the corner. Terry's going to shoot the 3. Nothing but net for Spencer Terry. 55-39. Had to stop play real quick because the net was wrapped around the rim. So since we do that, Landon Ward will check in for the Panthers, replacing Drew Vachon.
Well, that 3-pointer by Terry came at a good time for the Cyclones.
Well, sometimes it's hard to keep up the intensity when you start the game with such intensity. You get a big lead, but it's certainly hard to turn it on and off. Here's a 3-pointer missed by Sauer. Mathis with the rebound. He's going to bring it in the front court. Give it left side. Kordsmeyer right back to Mathis. Kordsmeyer was calling for it. Mathis didn't see him. He'll dribble to the top of the key and give it off to Terry. Kordsmeyer at the high post, catches it, back to Mathis, 3-pointer, go! 21 points for Bo Mathis. His last 5 made field goals have been 3-pointers. Sorry, last made 4. He's got 5 total. 58-39, Cyclones comfortably up. 5:43 left to go in the game. In the corner is Perkins. Dribbles out near the left wing, still with his dribble, dribbles the baseline, turns around, gives it to Stewart. Has a couple threes on the night, won't take here. Started his drive back out to Ward. He'll pull up from 15 feet. This one gets the shooter's bounce. 58-41, Cyclones leading by 17. Caleb Franklin feeds in the corner. Kordsmeyer spots up, 3-pointer, won't go. On the rebound, Brock is going to be fouled. He'll go shoot 2. That'll be on Sauer, number 3 on him. 15 foul on Siloam Springs. Coming up after this game, we'll have Coach Kyle Pennington joining us. As you stay tuned for that. First free throw no good by Savion Brock. In the game for the Panthers is Thad Wright, 6'1" junior. He replaced Bagsby. Coach Pennington, tell you official, he's right in our way. And I have to lean over and tell you, Savion shoots the second one. He hits 1 of 2. He's got 11 points on the night. He comes out of the game. As Red Atkins, the 6'4" senior, will check in for him. Russellville leading at 59-41. 5:11 left to play in the ball game. Sometimes you need games like this. You play so many close games. You need a relaxing laugher, you want to call it that. It's 18-point lead for Russellville. Still not over, but you know what I'm talking about. Here's a drive by Ward. A high off the glass, no good. A whistle foul is this going to be on Caleb Franklin? He was the one defending. And it will be on Caleb, his second. Third, sorry about that. Third team foul. I'm sorry, third personal foul, 8th team foul. Ward, who has been perfect from the line, perfect 4 of 4. All right, we jinxed him. He missed that one. 4 of 5. He's got 12 points in the game for the Panthers is Jacob Wakefield. He's one of the starters. Has not scored in this game. Caleb Franklin getting talked to by Coach Pennington. Second free throw, no good. And Atkins getting the rebound for the Cyclones. Spencer Terry will bring it in the front court for the Russell Cyclones. 4:45 left to play in the basketball game. At the high post is Mathis. Into the corner to Kordsmeyer. Nice feed underneath to Red Atkins. Atkins with the basket and Kordsmeyer with the assist.
Wide open. Somebody forgot to guard him.
Yeah. That was a wraparound bounce pass, and Atkins knocked it home. It gives the Cyclones a 20-point lead. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. Is good by Sauer, and he's got 11. And now Coach Stewart wants to take a timeout. So Siloam takes their timeout. 61-44 our score. Russellville leading. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Go Cyclones. Each week, the Cyclone coaches and players prepare a game plan so they can compete and win against their opponent. Without a game plan, there is very little chance of winning. In all areas of life, we must have a game plan if we expect to win. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, and we'd like to help you put together a plan to protect you and your family from life's uncertainties. Whether it's life insurance, disability insurance, or dental and vision insurance, we're here to help you. Call us for an appointment today at 479-857-2810. And together, let's put together a winning game plan. And go Cyclones!
Welcome back. The Cyclones leading at 61-44. Siloam calling a timeout after that made three. They'll come out of the timeout with a press. Terry, the triggerman, Cade Schaefer, checked back in during that timeout. Cade, seen his playing time limited tonight because of 4 fouls. He's going to have it, bring it up the right side of the floor, help handle the basketball. Double team, gets it to Kordsmeyer in the corner. He starts his drive, cross-court pass to Caleb Franklin. Russell going to work on their time-consuming offense here. Get a chance to do that, see if it can lead to taking the basketball. Possible easy layup. Here's a nice feed underneath and almost a layup, but they fouled Atkins. He's going to go shoot 2.
Yeah, 2 of them went in there and got him. I don't know which one they're going to call it on.
That'll be on Thad Wright, his first 16 foul. Not quite the 1-and-1, but Atkins shooting 2. Free throw is good. Cyclones, they hang on here. They pick up their 13th victory of the season against 5 losses, moving to 5-1 in conference play. Second free throw is good by Red Atkins. And in the front court is Murphy Perkins for the Panthers. The Cyclones lead it by 19 here. They go inside to Wright, kicking it right back out to Sauer, who knocked down that last 3. He drives inside, nowhere to go. He puts it up, no good. Schaefer with the rebound. Here come the Cyclones, but he didn't have any help, so he's going to slow up. Smart thing by Cade. Boy, Cade had a great overtime Friday night against Bologna. He started the overtime period with a 3, and then he was 7 of 8 from the free throw line just in the overtime period. Russell only had 1 made basket in the overtime period. That's all he needed because they hit free throws. Won that game 71-67. Russell with 4 conference wins in a row. Here's a drive and a layup by Bryson Kordsmeyer.
Good move by Bryson. No one was on him. Path was clear, so he took it in.
Sauer steps to the side. Franklin there making the switch. He'll take it all the way. Layup good. And we have a foul called on Russellville. 13 points for Sauer. This will be on Bryson Kordsmeyer, his second. Bryson playing a help defense there. Into the game for the first time for Russellville. Number 15, 6-foot junior, Nick Carter. Couple substitutions coming in for Siloam. That's what the stoppage of play is.
We still got 6 players on the court.
Yeah. Carson Walensky, junior, coming in, and also Jackson Norberg. Free throw is no good. Caleb Franklin with the rebound. Cyclones making it, hoping to make it a clean sweep. JV team won big. Lady Cyclones won 53-50. And Russellville up here 65-46 with 2:45 left. Kordsmeyer on the right wing. Gets it to Atkins. Tried a little give and go. Wasn't there. Atkins backing his way in. Turnaround jump from 10 feet away is good. Atkins with 6 points all here in the fourth quarter. And Russellville up by 21. There's a step back three-pointer is good by Sauer. And a timeout called by Siloam Springs, I think, just to get somebody in. Okay, no, just an official timeout. Russellville led by 22 at halftime and haven't been able to get it any higher than that. They got it by 21 there, but then the three-pointer by Sauer makes it an 18-point Russellville lead. Terry in the front court, underhanded flip to Caleb Franklin, 2:18 left. Nick Carter fakes a three, his drive, shot no good, rebound Siloam. With it is Drew Vachon in the front court, dribbling through traffic, no look pass in the corner to Baxby. Was left open, won't shoot it, starts his drive, looking for somebody to dish it off to. He gets it to the top, and Norberg working against Atkins. Off right side, three-pointer by Thad Wright is good.
Three-point basket, Thad Wright.
That's three threes in a row.
67-52. Russellville's lead is 15 here with a minute 45 left. Nice feed underneath from Franklin to Atkins. Missed the layup, got the follow, no good, and a whistle foul called on Siloam. And this will be on Carson Walensky, his first.
Carson Walensky, his first.
And Red Atkins going back to the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Johnny Booker, 5'10 senior, number 4, comes in replacing Caleb Franklin.
First time Red shot it underneath the basket. I think he was anticipating getting fouled, and he didn't.
Second free throw is good. He hits 1 of 2. The substitute coming in for Russellville, Bronson Smith, 6'1 sophomore, number 32. He'll replace Bryson Kordsmeyer. Cyclones lead at 68-52. Had to make sure everybody has their shirt tails tucked in. That was what our delay was. Minute 33 left. Whistle and a foul called on Nick Carter. Man, that's not a foul with a 16-point advantage and 90 seconds left. Come on. Nick Carter gets the foul. Walensky will shoot the 1-and-1. Sorry, double bonus because it's 10 fouls on Russellville. He made it anyway. 68-53. Russellville leading by 15. He made them both. 68-54, a 14-point lead. Russellville led 8-0 in the first 2 minutes, and it's never been close since. Cyclones led 17-3 at the end of the first quarter, 42-20 at halftime. Lead it here 68-54. Nick Carter with it, gets it back out to Spencer Terry. A minute 10 left. Terry will use a screen set by Atkins. Get on the left side to Bronson Smith. They try to flash to make a steal. Carter did a nice job of catching it and spinning away there. Terry back to Carter, left side. Starts his drive. Cross-court pass out to Bronson Smith. Right wing three-pointer, no good. Booker going to save it inbounds? No, they're going to say it went out of bounds before he could save it inbounds. 47 seconds left. And Bo Mathis going to score more than any other Cyclone tonight with 21 points. But what do you say about Savion Brock? Coming alive, his first double-digit game as a Cyclone. Here's a three-pointer. Should have been a 2 because the foot was on the line. They missed it anyway, but the follow was good by Jackson Norberg. It's a 12-point game, and this is not going to be indicative of how much of a blowout it was. 27 seconds left. Nick Carter started his drive, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Terry. Russell can just hold the basketball, but Siloam won't let him. They're going to play some defense. Atkins to Booker on left side, 14 seconds left. Booker still with his dribble. He backs it out near half court. Needs some help.
They better get open.
Yep. Bounce pass out to Terry. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And he gets around his man. And we've come to the end of the basketball game as the Cyclones win it 68 68-56. Let's take a 30-second break and be back with Coach Pennington. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
For Bring It Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Bring It Steakhouse, very proud to be sponsoring the local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience, not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Bring It Steakhouse in Russellville, help making possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
Welcome back. The Cyclones will win it easily by a score of 68-56, and we're awaiting Coach Pennington. He's visiting with the Siloam coach, Stewart. Coach Stewart, we'll bring the interview to you here in just a moment. Russellville improves to 13-5 overall, 5-1 in conference play, and Coach Pennington coming over. So get the camera off that ugly guy and get ready for Coach Pennington, who's about to join us here. And congratulations, Coach, on the 12-point victory. First, I got to ask you about Savion Brock. I mean, he's without some people in the JV games, but he comes off the bench. He gets 11 points for you. What's the development been for Savion?
You know, he's another young guy that is going to have a really bright future, and he's shown that just back and forth. And then tonight, you know, was obviously the best he's played. And against zones, he's very good at hiding behind that zone and letting our guards make plays, and then he just goes up and scores that ball. But, you know, I think you see flashes of the other things he can do, blocking those shots, and boy, he can windmill dunk it too, and eventually he's going to get one of those. And he's got a very bright future here in the Cyclone uniform.
Last time we were here at the end of the Alma game, you said that you told your kids, or you told them before, that, hey, if you start the game fast, we won't have some of these close games. They did that tonight.
They did, and credit to our kids. You know, we feel like everybody's talking about Greenbrier and Alma, and, you know, that's part of it. We know what we have here with this group, and we just got to keep working. And I felt like they were motivated tonight, and they came out with a chip on their shoulder and really played very well.
One more thing I got to ask you about Bo Mathis. He doesn't seem to take bad shots. I mean, he gets 21 points tonight and 5 threes, but he wasn't pushing the three early on. He finishes the second half with 4 threes. His shot selection is really good.
Yeah, it is, and you know, Bo's a senior. You know, he's been through it, and he's been through some really rough things here too, and so I'm really glad it's paying off for him, and yeah, he's our leader on the floor, and when he makes shots, we're pretty tough.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight, 5-1 in conference.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be a big game on Friday, and they're all big. But, you know, this is a big one right here at the end of the first round, so we're excited about it.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Coach Pennington, the Cyclones moved to 5-1 in conference play and 13-5 overall. And we appreciate him joining us. And that's the first time I've talked to him where it hasn't been just an intense ball game. But I'm telling you, that's kind of nice to have those. And we'll give you the scoring for the Cyclones. They were led by Bo Mathis with 21 points. We mentioned he had 5 threes. 11 points for Savion Brock. Russell really spread out the scoring around. Those two guys were the only 2 players in double figures. The scoring elsewhere, there's a lot of people score, but I'm going to go through every one of them. Red Atkins had 7 points, 6 points each for Grant Smith and Trey Allen, 5 points for Cade Schaefer, 4 points for Ryan Sikowski, 3 points for Caleb Franklin, and 3 points for Spencer Terry. As far as Siloam Springs, they were led by Evan Sauer, who had 16 points, and Landon Ward with 12. The Cyclones win it easily tonight by a score of 68-56. Your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, Russellville did a great job on offense, going after the offensive rebounds. 2 or 3 times, what we'd do is shoot a shot underneath the basket, we'd miss it, and the same player would either tip it in or get the rebound and take it right back up. So we stayed on the offensive boards. Did some good shooting from the outside. We were 6 of 18 from three-point line and worked the ball on the inside. Our pressure defense, overall, I think we played a great game, good game, and so many people contributed. That was a good thing about it. It's just not 2 or 3 players, but everyone participated. Everyone was in there fighting as a team. So it's just a great win for the Cyclones tonight.
Yeah, Russellville victorious here. Won it pretty easily. It says 12 points, but to realize Russellville led by 22 at the half, and it was never really a game. 12 points was actually the closest it got. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Russellville Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Reminding you our next broadcast will be Friday night, as both teams will travel to Little Rock to take on Little Rock Christian Academy Warriors. We'll be on the air a little bit before 6 o'clock with the girls' game, and the boys' game will follow. Want to send a very special thank you to John Henderson, our engineer for tonight's broadcast, for taking care of us, keeping us on the air, and all the work that he does back at Mission Control. We appreciate you, John. We also want to send a special thank you to joining us tonight and Russellville High School Athletics. For John Henderson and Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval, reminding you once again of our score. The Lady Cyclones won at 53-50 with Michaela Ely, a double-double, 15 points, 12 rebounds, and the boys won at 68-56 with Bo Mathis with 21 points. This has been Russellville High School basketball on River Country KCJC, reminding you, if you're out on your bike tonight, as always, do wear white. So long, everybody.